Have to wear glasses now so I can see what the time is on the board, so, hi. This is Wess Gaylon. He's with the Wichita Area Builders Association, and he's here to talk about the Spring Parade of Homes. And it started this weekend, but it didn't look like spring. What happened?
Well, it started to a nice semi-winter weather weekend, I think, but it did get better as soon as the rain and snow stopped, and Sunday was very good. 2 more weekends to go of the parade.
So explain a little bit what the Spring Parade of Homes is.
Okay, well, years ago, and the parade promotions have been going on for over 60 years. Years ago, we just did one in the spring, but the public kept asking, well, why don't you do that more than once a year so we can see what's new? Because not everybody's at the same stage in terms of buying or
Right.
moving, as you well know. So we started doing 2, and what it is, it's an opportunity for the builders to show off and put their best foot forward. So we always say that the Parade of Homes is a promotion free to the public.
Right.
Nobody has to buy tickets to go to it like they do in some markets. And they can go out and see the best of the best that the builders have to offer in the area's most desirable new home communities, which are located in Wichita and throughout the greater area. So there's 126 homes in this parade. They're priced from 150 to an excess of $1.5 million.
Oh,
And so we have a home at a price point in a general location for everyone, just depending on where they want to live, what price range of house they're looking for.
so what has happened is the builders have taken their time and built a house and put all of their best stuff in it. Because
Yes.
if you see an existing home that says former model home,
Right.
you will know that that home has either been in the parade or been a
Right.
model for that particular
right.
builder, and they put all their extra special stuff in it. So it's going to have, if you had a certain type of faucet, this may be an upgraded
May
faucet.
very well be the case, yes.
You would have tile, you may have upgrade tile on it. So all kinds of really cool things are
Right.
in these houses. So you don't even have to be in the market to buy a house. You could just go see what's out there to decorate your own, or maybe
Sure.
buy in a couple of years.
Yeah, and a lot of people do that. Really, the purpose of the parade from our standpoint, aside from giving the builders an opportunity to put their best foot forward and show what they do, it's an opportunity to educate the public about what's new in housing. Everybody's got to remember, if they live in a resale house, somebody built that at some point, and it becomes a resale after it's been a new home. And so what happens is there's upgrading taking place all the time. Years ago, we didn't have the variety of products that we have now. I mean, across the board. So it gives a person at all price points in our market, because we're still a very affordable market compared to many in the country, gives them an opportunity to go out and see what's new, find out about how it functions, how it operates. Some products are for certain parts of the home and not others. And it's an opportunity to talk to the on-site agents who know about the neighborhood, they know what's going on there, they know about the builders, they know what's being built, they know how they're priced, they know what standard features and upgrades are. They can tell you about the schools in the area and, transportation and entertainment close by and so on. And so you can get a good feel as to what it would be like to live in a new home. Most of these homes in the parade are furnished.
Right.
So it's hard for a person to go into to a new home that has no furniture in it and get a feel as to how it would be to live in it. Well, because the decorators come in and work with the builders to decorate these homes, they can get a pretty good feel as to what it would be like to live there.
Right.
The floor plans are pretty much designed to accommodate buyers today as their lifestyles changes tomorrow.
Right.
And that's part of it. But it's a good opportunity for us to educate the buyers about what's new, here's why it's new, here's how they're built, here's the difference, here's what it costs, here's what's available to you, and so on and so forth. And I think people appreciate that, because not everybody buys a home their first day out.
No.
They're at a different place on that bell curve, and they may spend a year or 2 or longer trying to figure out what they want to do.
Yes, I have worked with those people.
I
I've
know
worked
you
with
bet you
people-
have.
3 to 4 years is the longest that I've worked with a couple, and they ended up not building. They were looking for something specific.
Right.
But I've worked with somebody 3 to 4 years, and every once in a while, every 2 or 3 months, there would be something that would come available, and we'd run out and look at it. But again, the Parade of Homes is free, and then you have this nice little catalog where you can pick up
Right.
where?
That is on the racks in all the area grocery stores throughout the greater area. It's also a document that's on our website at wabahome.com.
Okay, that's WABA home.com.
And they can look at it online or download it, and so it's out there. And then last weekend was the first weekend for the parades. Judging teams are out today judging the homes
Okay,
in all the price categories, so that will be known by the end of the day. And then by Wednesday, an ad showing all the winners in all the categories will be on our website, so people can go and see who the winners are in each price category, and whether they won best kitchen, bath, lighting, dirt decorating, whatever. And then that'll help steer them to something that they're maybe more intensely about than just being
Right.
generally interested. And that's really what it's about. So we try to make it as easy for people as we can to go look at these homes.
so one of the things that people need to know when they go out is, and you touched on this, is the person who is there, the realtor on
Right.
site is the person representing the builder.
Right.
And so if you are interested in buying the home, the best thing for you to do as a buyer is to go find somebody who's not associated with that home to represent you. There is a commission that is paid. It's typically 6% in this market. 3% goes to the seller's agent. 3% goes to the buyer's agent. So the seller, the builder, is already paying that 6%.
Built into the price of the home.
Built into the price of the home, so you might as well utilize that 3% that you are paying as part of the price of the home to get representation for yourself. And one of the things that people don't particularly know is, even though it's a new house, you can still get a home inspection. There might be some things that are not functional with the house it should have been. They just
Well,
got
it should be,
skipped.
absolutely. We're blessed in this area is that code enforcement in this area is very
Strict.
rigid, strict. And we have been a supporter of that.
Yes.
In a lot of parts of the country, builders don't have inspections. They pay a fee for a permit, but there's no inspections
Oh,
done.
that's-
So
I
you
can
never know
imagine.
what you're getting.
Right.
By the time new homes are built here from the ground up, there's over a dozen inspections that take place. So they're looking at everything from the time you put the footings in for the foundation till the house is finalized, as we say, where they come in, check the switches, the lighting, to make sure the plumbing, the electrical, heat and air and everything works. So if they want a home inspection, they're welcome to it. Frankly, I don't feel they need it if they're dealing with a reputable builder. And we can help them select a builder too if they just don't know who to talk to.
Right.
By calling us, and we'll give them the questions to ask to basically do their due diligence and screen who they're going to be working with as a
Because
builder.
Some builders like to build different styles of homes.
They do.
There'll be a more traditional home or a more modern home.
That's right.
So you just can't go find a builder who builds like reproductions of
Right.
1940 homes to
Right.
build your very classic modern home.
That's true, because builders have kind of a trend they follow, and it kind of it becomes their signature, so to speak.
Oh, I can walk in and there's a particular tile artist in town.
You
and I
can
go,
tell.
He did that bathroom because he did my bathroom.
Well, it's a
'cause I
great
like this
opportunity to
style.
go out and see the best of the best and ask questions, get information, and we think that just helps make their buying decision, regardless of what they buy, that much easier, even if they decide to stay in their own home.
Okay. Well, we'll see you out and about this weekend at the Spring Parade of Homes, and I'll be back next week. See you later.